What's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. I just stopped at one of the places that I go to. The guy's a retiring reseller, and he's just kind of pushing all his inventory to the curb. So I always go out of my way to go to this road. The name of the road is York Road. I just kind of go that way to check it out. Anyway, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Rocco. I'm a reseller, and I buy things low and sell high on marketplaces like eBay, mainly eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Market. Right now I'm going to I'm just gonna hit up a couple more thrift stores and we'll see what happens. And I got a whole pretty much back seat, as you guys can pretty much see. I did get a decent amount of stuff there. I'm glad I hit it early. I wish I would have been a little bit earlier, but I had to go to this one town to deliver my FedEx, because the FedEx drop-off spots are just kind of dropping off like, they're dropping like flies. Like it's really hard to find a FedEx drop-off where I live, so I kind of have to go not really far, but not close either. So I figured since I was going that way, I'd hit up the Salvation Army. It's only open every other day, so I think it's open like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so 3 days a week. So I was like, you know what? I'll just boom, bang, bang, bada boom, bada bing, and I'll do that, hey, forget about it. So anyway, stay tuned. It should be a decent size haul video. I did get a few things at that Salvation Army, but I grabbed a bunch of stuff, as you can see, that I got for free. So free is for me. Nothing's better than free inventory. So stay tuned. All right, so we got the Polo Classic must-have in there, the button, or the full zip. It's got the hideaway hood and the collar. It's just a navy blue with just one red pony. It's not too bad. It's probably worth about 50 bucks. Maybe a little bit more. It's a fleece-lined one, so inside is like all fleece. So it's definitely warm. Maybe not winter, but pretty close. So let's hit the Salvation Army up and see if we can find something there. All right, so I just left the Salvation Army. Let me see if I can reach right here. These are called these are the Nike Air Max Crimson. This colorway is probably a rare colorway. They're a little beat up. If they were like brand new almost, I'd get about 150 for these. But being that they're not in the best condition, I was talking to the old guy coming out of the Salvation Army. But they're decent shape. I'm hoping to get like 60 or 70 for them. I spent 50 altogether. I got a pair of Dansko. Danskos make like nursing shoes, things like that. So I always pick them up, and they have a fantastic sell-through rate. Like when you look an item up and it has, 200 items listed, and then you hit your sold selection, used, new, whatever. I usually just hit sold. As soon as you see how many sell, if you have 400 that sold, that's a fantastic sell-through rate. That's a tremendously high sell-through rate. Those are the types of items that you want to pick up. So on to the next one. What's going on? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. I'm back at the crib, aka the dungeon in the basement. I wanted to show you a couple pairs of shoes that I did pick up today, and then I'm gonna continue with the haul video. This is my son. This is Junior, Rocco Jr. He is one of a twin, one of my twin boys. And I picked up these Adidas. I think they were ZXZs. I'm not really sure. They do have some staining in the front a little bit. I'm gonna have to take care of that, but they're like in perfect condition. I think that maybe they might have wore them a little bit, and then I don't know if they just didn't fit or they dirted them up a little bit, but I don't know if that's gonna come out. But I only spent $10 on them, so either way, I should do okay with that. Try to get the camera up a little bit. All right, and then I picked up these Air Maxes. Can't remember what these were called. Maybe I can pull it up on my computer. It'll show my history. I know they were Nike. No, it's not going to pull it up. It's too far back. I can't remember what these are called. I forget, but they're definitely going to need to be cleaned. But new they sell for like $150. I believe I did mention what these are in the beginning of the video. I just forget what I said. So I have a really bad memory. But anyway, I think my son wants these. I don't know what he's going to wear them with, but I would keep them, but they're too small for me. I think they're a size 10. And I'm a size 11, and I guess he's lucky if he fits them. I don't know. They are pretty dope, though. But I think they're not lunar. I forget what they're called.
These are Curries.
And then I picked up these Curries. My one son, I don't know if he really wants them or not, but this is what they do. Look where they put the writing at. Then they write it there, and then they put another. Like, how many times do you have to write it on the shoe how much the shoe is? Like, their system would be so much easier if they just priced everything, like all shoes are $6. All, you know what I mean? I understand they have to get the most value out of everything they get, but that was just uncalled for them to write on the shoe like that. But these are Stephen, is it?
Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry. I had to make sure I get his name right. I don't want to butcher his name, but they are pretty dope. They're in really, really good condition. They're probably only worn a couple times. There is a little bit, I don't know if what that is right there, if that's glue, if that's supposed to be, if that's like some type of cover, or I don't know. They're probably worn for basketball. That's basically what these are. These are basketball sneakers.
These do look like LeBrons.
But here you go.
These look like LeBrons.
But they're not. They're not LeBrons. No.
They look like them.
They had a pair of LeBrons there. They had the what are they called? The real high top ones.
Yeah. I
can't remember what they're called, but anyway, that's it. We're gonna continue with the video. All right, so I had a lot of stuff. I actually had to have a couple people help me bring everything down. I got a bunch of free stuff today. I'm going to show you exactly what I got. So we already went over the Adidas. I got 2 more pairs of shoes. I'm going to go over those right now. I got a lot of free stuff. So let's try to knock out the stuff that I actually paid for today. I picked these Merrells up. I guess they're like hiking trail. I did pay a little bit up for these. I paid $12 for these, which I probably overpaid because they're probably only worth $40. I'm still going to make some profit on these. Not too bad. They may be worth a little bit more. I did the bend test on these before I grabbed them. Make sure that you bend your shoes. Make sure they're not cracked and dry rotted. You always want to do the bendy. Get the bendy on. All right, and then I got these. Anytime you see Danskos, if they're in good condition, like I like to pick them up when they're almost new. So these are a little dirty on the bottom, but as far as the tread and everything goes, they are in great shape. Usually when they're a smaller size, you can basically assume that it may have been a lighter person that wore them and there's not as much wear on them. Mainly probably because of that. Now I'm just guessing. I'm not like throwing out crazy assumptions if you're a heavier person, but I'm just guessing that when it's a smaller foot, that it may be a smaller, more petite person wearing them, and they could have wore them for 6 months and put hardly any wear on them at all. So I'm just guessing. So no, not trying to be ignorant or throw anything out there like that, but just a guess. But these are pretty dope. They're gold. I see them selling this particular model, the Dansko XP. They sell for a decent amount. I'll probably get about $50 for these. I think I paid $6. I think I paid $6. The total was $49. All right. So I'll get my money back from everything that I got there today just for these. So picking up the Merrells was a good idea. Sometimes I like to look at it that way. It's good to look at it. It's better to look at it what you're going to get for each item, what your profit is going to be on each item. You do want to maximize your profit, but sometimes I'll pick something up that I probably maybe shouldn't have picked up, but it depends. But, I usually don't do that. Okay, so I've got a couple decent pairs of shoes. All right, I did look this up. It's a gas company. It's called Bach Gases. It's actually a really popular company. It's been around for a really long time. I've seen some vintage hats selling online. I think maybe it was one hat. But I wasn't going to pick this bag up. I was like, oh, because of the thing, now I got to worry about this, and I got to worry. It might be easier for me to remove that. I'm going to see if I can remove that because the bag will sell a lot faster without that on there. I paid $10 for the bag. I'm guessing that I can probably get maybe $60 or $70 for this bag. This is an Agio. Agio is a very good brand. This is a very durable denim bag. It has the leather on the bottom. It's just really dope. And to top it all off with the bonus, it is new with tags. I couldn't find that particular model. Sometimes you got to type in the right keywords. I might not have the right words in there, and that could have been the reason why I was having trouble finding it. I found an Ariot belt. I don't believe I've ever found one of these before. It's in pretty good condition. I seen the tag here under the belt, the Ariot. I don't know if the belt buckle is Ariot, but I think that it is. It was only $5. I'm hoping to get at least $30 for this belt. Maybe a little bit more. It's always good when you can take the belt off and it's basically like a blank belt. You can put any buckle on that you want. But the buckle's really cool. It's got a peace sign on it. The belt itself is really dope. It's kind of got the same type of pattern that this does, just like polka dot, like circles or whatever you want to call that. But still, all in all, a really cool belt. Definitely going to do well with that. Not too bad. All right, so here's another good brand. I do have one. It's been sitting a while. I don't think golf did very well this year. I don't know what's going on, but I see them selling. Maybe mine's a little overpriced. Here's a Zero Restriction. The one that I just sold, I did kind of take, and it was a woman's, and it's getting returned. So unfortunately, you got to make sure. I think that it'll say women's underneath of the size. So Zero Restriction is a very good brand. If you look on the back, you can see the Z and the R. It's just your golf pullover. It's got pockets, has adjustable cuffs where you can adjust it and make them smaller or tighter. It's just like a windbreaker, really good. The Gore-Tex ones are the ones that you want to pick up. They're worth a lot more. They're worth like twice as much as the regular ones are. Yeah, I'm running over my Polo. All right. I wasn't going to go in this store. I wanted to go home. I was like, all right, I'm just going to stop in the one store. I didn't make it to the other Goodwill because I wanted to come home and eat my steak for dinner. So we got a really good dinner. I think I'm just going to throw bags over there because I keep throwing them in this can. All right, so I did find this cool blazer. I can't really figure out what the material is, but it is a polo. Made in USA, so it's definitely vintage. It's in pretty good shape. At first I thought that was some type of distress. That's part of the pattern. It's really, really soft. So I don't know if it's a cashmere blend. I'm thinking if it was cashmere, it would be softer than that. But there's your label. Got the Polo by Ralph Lauren label. So I'll probably get about 80, or I think every time I pick these up, I usually get close to 100 for them. Maybe a little bit more for this one because of the pattern, and it's also a bigger size. I think this is like a 46 long, so this is a really good size. That's perfect size. And I think it's a cashmere blend, but there's no material tag on it. There's a tag inside, but it doesn't say what the material is, so that's going to be a tough one right there. I'm just going to say that it may be a cashmere blend, or just some cotton is really soft. I have a Zegna or Menegeldo Zegna jacket that feels really, really soft, almost like cashmere, but it's not. It's 100% wool. So I don't know what the deal is with that. All right, so I did pick up one jacket today. So I picked up this vintage. Whenever you see this tag on Eddie Bauer, it's safe to say that this is an older Eddie Bauer. Not really sure if it's vintage. Don't quote me on that. I'm guessing that it probably is. Usually I'll say made in USA. It's under, this is a wool lined down. So this is a down jacket as well. I was looking for the material. It's actually underneath because the lining does zip out, and then there's a second tag. So then you see the second tag right there, and then it's got the Union. I think that's the Union tag right there underneath. Yeah. That was the Union tag, made in, it's made in USA probably. It says, oh, I'm reading it upside down, that's why I can't read it. It just says United, I don't know. And this tag is really worn, so it's really hard to see. It's amazing that it's still hanging on to its, to dear life. Maybe if you can see, we can get something in there. I'll get a better look at it probably with my phone when I take the photo. But it's got a removable hood. It's wool. Nice Eddie Bauer. Beautiful jacket. I'm hoping to get closer to 100 for this. I paid $7.99, which is not a bad price at all. They had a nice some of the Abercrombie and Fitch jackets, some of the older wool ones, and the big jackets, big heavy pile Sherpa line. Those ones are the ones you want to pick up. They usually have a name inside. They have like they're categorized like what type of Abercrombie and Fitch jacket it is. Like there'll be a name for that particular model jacket, whatever. But they have the big heavy hoodies, and then they have some of the bigger jackets. But they wanted like $30 for it. There's just no way. There's no profit. So if you can't take offers when you're paying that much for an item. So if I pay $30 for a jacket, I have to get 60, 70, 80, I have to get a decent amount for it. I can't be like, oh, I'll just take 50 for it because I only spent, $8. If the jacket is selling sometimes for that amount, like some things just sell for what they sell for, and you should just run with that, Don't lowball and, knock the price down if you don't have to. It doesn't make sense to do that. I did find a polo. The only time I pick polos up is when they're cheap and when they're new. This one was new. This one's not a custom fit, right? This one's just a regular. All right, value was $89, our price $69. This is probably bought at the warehouse. Yeah, this is probably from the Ralph Lauren, one of the outlets or whatever, but it's still got the vintage style to it, the nice little stripe. But it is a current polo. That is the newer tag. That tag's probably been out for a while. But I expect to get close to 30 for that, like 25 or 30. I only paid $4 for it, so I'll take 25. I'll take an offer and just move it and just make a decent profit. Okay, so I picked the CD player up. I don't know if it works yet, so I have to test it. This particular model, I think I can get about 25 bucks for it. I think I paid $2.99 for that. If you have everything, if this is new, it would sell for a lot more, closer to like $70. So, the decent model has bass boost on it. I don't know if it has the skip protection. I know it's an MP3, it plays the MP3, and it's like 2004 model, I think. Alright, so that was there. I only spent 20 bucks there, so not too bad. Not a lot. Alright, I think I got these for my son. I just got him a pair of shorts. He hasn't seen them yet, but they're a little bit shorter. I think that's what he wanted. They're more of a short type of model. Alright, so we have one more bag, and then we do have some stuff to go through that I got for free. We're already 11 minutes into the video, so I'm going to try to keep it moving. Alright, so I found another polo. Has a removable hood, the hideaway hood or whatever. This is just your your basic polo. Just your basic polo bomber. Some of them have different names or whatever. I don't think this one was made in USA. Made in China. Yeah, it's an older polo, but it's not that old. It's not made in USA. But this has the fleece lining in it, so it's a lot warmer. It's a little more heavier. It's kind of better for this type of weather. It's a large too. It's actually my size, but it's not really my style. I mean, I like polo, but I don't know. I think I have been keeping too much stuff, but I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I think it was $6. Yeah, $6. That was at the Hole in the Wall. The what's the name of the place? The Pink Hands of Hope. So, all right. So they had a $3 rack. I seen this Pendleton. I was like, oh man, I gotta get that. That's really, really cool. Christmas colors, gold buttons. Women's blazer. The size is usually on the inside. on? I don't see it. Not good. That's not good. Yeah. Maybe that's why they had it on the $3 rack. They don't know what size it is. So people might not have been buying it because I can just button it and measure it and I'll know what size it is. You can just look online and, you know, I go by size. I measure everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. Really cool. Them buttons are dope too. Check out those buttons, a little square. Kind of like black onyx and gold. Really nice. Very nice. $3. I can probably get like 30 bucks for that. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more. Some of the Pendletons like that you can get a little bit more for. I took a chance on this sweater. It was only $3. You know, whatever. I grabbed this scarf. I was looking these up. I think they're about $20. It was only I think it was $1. Yeah. All the scarves are $1. So I should have looked at it before I bought it and made sure there's no holes in it. Ah, there's a hole in it. Ah, see? This is why you got to look at your stuff. There's a little hole right there on the end. That's it. Only one hole though, so whatever. I'll probably still get 15 bucks for it. So, whatever. Can't win them all. And I probably should have looked at this sweater too before I bought it. I was kind of in a hurry to get in and out of there so I could get to the next store, but I don't see any holes. I took a chance on this because it's wintertime. It's a nice little Field and Stream. It's a woman's large acrylic. It's okay. It's pretty nice. It's pretty. Got a little floral, little whatever design on it. Okay, so that's it for that. We're going to go through some of the stuff. I did get some records. I'm not really going to show you the records. They're all like Bach and Mozart and stuff like that. They were all free. There's like a couple dozen of them. I'm going to go through and see which ones. I'm probably going to lot some of them up because some of them are like the same type. So that's probably what I'll do right there. I'll lot them up. Free. I like to work on my records. I do have some classic rock and stuff over there. There was a guy that was coming and buying some records from me. I don't remember his number, his contact information, or I would try to contact him again. All right, so I got to test this out. I don't know if it works. It is a dial, a bounce movie light. Have no idea about this. I don't know if it works. I have no clue. I'm going to test it out, see if it works. Hopefully it has some type of value. All right. Okay. So there's that. And then there's this. This was in the box. I opened the box up and I went to, what is that? We got a Panasonic. It is a, what is it? It's a digital answering system. So we have that. We have the power cord. We have the system. It's a little dusty and dirty. Hopefully it works. Might have some good messages on it. You never know. Could be some steamy messages, right? Some I can't stand you, I hate you. Takes a 9-volt too. I have one 9-volt. I'm gonna have to pick up a pack of them. I should get my wife to order some for me on Amazon because she has the free shipping. But I can probably buy stuff right from eBay too. I can probably buy 20 batteries, 9-volt batteries. You know, I only need them to test. I don't need them to last. You know, I just need them for testing things and stuff like that. So I don't include batteries anymore in any of my electronics because it costs too much. It's not up to me to supply the batteries. I understand that it's a little more enticing when you include the batteries in your listing, but it was getting too expensive and I was just constantly buying batteries all the time. Like AA batteries, I was selling like stuff like this. I can't do it anymore. It costs too much. It doesn't make sense to sell something for $15 to put $2 worth of batteries in it. To me, that just doesn't make sense. I may be exaggerating with the cost of the batteries, but just saying, it just doesn't make sense. I'm sure the customer has, you know, they got batteries laying around the house. They can probably figure it out on their own, right? I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm just saying it was just getting to the point where it was just costing me too much money. This was free. This is vintage. This is from 2000. And it's got the date right here. It's the bunny egg kicker. Easter. Someone will probably buy this now. I can get it listed now. Someone will buy it for next year. I don't know what the value is on that. I have no idea, but I grabbed it because it was brand new in the package. This is new. Also, I don't see any of these listed online. This is vintage. This is from 1995. This is your remote finder. I think I sold one of these before. I might even have one still in the drawer. It may not be selling. I don't know if I need to put another keyword in or something. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe they're just not compatible. You just can't use them anymore. I don't know what the deal is, but it was free, so I grabbed it. Took a chance on it. All right, so I picked up this Oakley case. This was also free in the piles. It does have the one lens. These are for the sunglasses. This model is the S1M frame. The S1M. So we have the case. We have the dust cover, and we have one set right here. I got to clean them up. Hopefully that'll come off. Hopefully that's not a scratch. It's just dirt. It's caked on, so it's definitely not a scratch. Yeah, it's coming off. All right, so I'll clean these up, and we'll see how they come. And if they're a good lens, then you know these might be worth a lot of money. I know that some of the these Oakleys are worth good money. I know the case and the dust cover have to be worth at least $20. Just for this case. So there's definitely value. Anything Oakley, there's going to be value. All right, so I did pick up a bunch of tapes. I'm not really going to get into all of the tapes, but they were all free. Tapes do sell, believe it or not, cassette tapes. I like to bundle them up. Sometimes they sit for a long time. The way that I've been selling my tapes lately, they've definitely been selling because I've kind of just been lotting them up, like all genres. Like I had a random lot that sold today. I had a country lot that sold today. A classic rock sold this weekend with heavy metal, rock and roll. I pick cassettes up in bulk from people for like dirt cheap, and then I just lot them all up, and I usually make a decent amount of money. And there's always a couple cassette tapes in there that have a significantly more, higher value than basically what you even paid for the whole lot of cassettes. So if you pay $30 for a big box of cassettes, there could be one tape, a Rolling Stones or something, old, vintage, classic rock or whatever. Or it could be country, it could be anything, it could just be a rare tape that's worth it. So it's always to use your diligence, and just look things up. So we're just gonna put these over here. I'm not really gonna get into them. We got some Andy Griffith. We got some just a bunch of stuff. Nothing crazy. And I'm dropping stuff over here. The box seemed like it got a little bit wet, but the cassettes did not. All right, so we have some cassettes. We have some more in here. Whole box more right there. We're gonna get them up and listed eventually. They can sit for a hot minute. It doesn't really matter because they're not anything that's worth a ton of money. So that's not something that I have to really rush into. I picked up this Kodak camera. It was a little wet. I'm gonna make sure that it works. It's not worth a ton of money. It's about $15 or $20 with the card. Probably with the card and the battery. Now this might be the type of item that I might have to add batteries to, just to get that little bit of bump, But like I said, even just to do that, it doesn't make sense either, because what am I gonna, instead of $18, I'm gonna get $20? Like, that doesn't make sense to add the batteries. I don't know. It's just something that I can't work my head around. Like, I'm tired of buying batteries, I guess. I don't know. Here's some more cassette tapes, some blank, whatever. Like I said, it's not something that I really need to go over with you guys. Not a big deal. All right, so I picked this duck up. I wasn't going to grab it, and I was like, you know what? It's probably worth a few bucks. It has a little 100 years of something. Audubon Centennial? So you never know. This might actually have some value to it. People collect things, like, say somebody collects mallards, ducks, somebody collects, like I was telling my wife, even her sister collects frogs. Like, people just collect certain things, and that's just how that is. So I'm not really sure what that's worth, but we're gonna find out. Like I said, anything that's not worth anything, I usually just toss. I'll just get rid of it. Found a couple candles. I know that these Jesus religious type candles, I know these can be worth money. I'm not really sure what either of these candles is worth. They're very heavy. I know it's not the wax really that's making these really. Maybe it is. I don't know. They're just really big candles. This one is a Premisa Nostra Sonora Santo Mino de Prago. Oh, so they're not even in English. I guess they're just like Italian. Is that Italian? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I do see some value there. I know that's Mary. That's Mary and Jesus. I think that's supposed to be Jesus too. I don't know. I don't even know. Got some staples. They were free, so I grabbed them. There's two whole packs of these aren't staples. They're paper clips. I'm sorry. I do use these from time to time, not very often, but hey, I won't need staples like probably forever. That'll do it. Got a free case, free whatever I'm gonna do with that. This, I don't know. I gotta look this up and see if it's worth anything. It's just your old Saint Nick. Maybe it's just something that I'll just put on my desk. I don't know. So whatever. Whenever you see these, pick them up. This is a Betty Crocker one, but this is a recipe collection container, whatever you want to call it. This is the Betty Crocker one. Let's see. This is the Betty Crocker recipe card library, and we got budget casserole, convenient oven meals, recipes for calorie counters, gifts from your kitchen. See, it's got everything. These are usually worth a decent amount. Some of them are worth a little bit more than others. It's not in perfect shape. It's a little dirty. I got to clean it up. It's dirty on the top. So I'll just clean this up real good. Maybe with some baby wipes, some Goo Gone, whatever I need to do to clean that up and have that ready to go. All right, so here's a bat. That might be worth like $30 or $40, maybe $25 or $30. I'll charge shipping on that because of the weight. All right, so I picked this bat up. This is a Rocket Tech Fast Pitch Anderson. I've never heard of the brand, so I looked it up. Anytime you see something, anytime I see a two-piece bat, I believe they're called half and half. It's called a half and half. It's got a really nice, it's got a really nice grip on it, like a brand new grip basically. So it's not going to need a grip. It has a good grip on it now. The bat is in all really good condition. Probably should have looked at it a little bit better. I don't see any cracks in it. A lot of time you'll see there'll be a hairline crack or a big crack. There's no bump. I don't feel any lumps in them, any caves from hitting the ball, but bumps, dents, whatever. Well, it's a dent. It's not a bump. Okay, so I looked this model up and I see them kind of bouncing all over. I think I can get about $30 for this bat. I paid $6 for it. Anywhere between $30 and some of them sell for a high amount. I'm going to do a little bit more research on this and make sure that I list this right for the right amount. Because it could be worth $100. I don't want to list it for $30 if it's worth. Usually, when you list something wrong when it sells right away, and you're like, why did it sell so fast? Sometimes it's not that the item is super popular. It's just that you priced it really low and somebody figured it out. All right, so I got a couple books. I don't know if these were in one of the books, so I didn't know if I should throw them away or not. I don't know if they're important, so I didn't throw them out. But we got American size motor, American Motors mid-size model. I got that one. These are the only ones I'll pick up. I don't pick the other books up because they don't really sell. This one is Acura Integra. Some of these books are only worth like $10. Some of them aren't even worth that. I picked them up because if they're not worth anything, I'll just donate them. I got that as a manual. I sell manuals all the time. You can sell a manual for $10. It's paper. You put it right in an envelope. I usually put a piece of cardboard or something in there to keep it from bending all up. Ford Escort and Mercury Lynx. That's pretty cool. That's really neat. So we'll see. This one's in pretty good condition. Not too bad. It's not in as bad condition as those other ones. Basically, all his stuff is just kind of thrown around and just not really taken care of. So, all right. So we got one bag. I'll show you the bag. We got the Victoria's Secret bag filled. I'm going to show you what's in it. I grabbed this bag because, of course, the Victoria's Secret has got to be worth something. All right. So I just sold the rest of my ashtrays. I bought a bulk lot, a big box of ashtrays, like collector, souvenir, from around the United States or whatever. And I still have some ashtrays left, but I just sold the lot this morning. It took me forever to wrap all of them up. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I hate selling glass. But I got rid of them. All right, so I grabbed these. I think that these are ashtrays. I was going to just grab one. I was like, I'll grab all of them. It'll just be a set. I'll sell them in a set. So I think that that's what these are. I think they're ashtrays. I think this is called hobnail. Is that hobnail or whatever? That bumpy. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. Grab these. Well, this is definitely going to need to be cleaned. All right, so this is the official NASCAR membership club. I guess it's just like a badge that you wear and you get your... It'd been nice if it would have had the things inside it, but we're gonna have to clean it. Looks like somebody stepped on it. Might have been me. All right, so I know there was more than one. I think there's another one in here, but I don't know. I don't see it. I've seen some cards. The other deck was missing. I couldn't find it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think we have plenty of cards, but this is a set. Is it sealed? It's not sealed, is it? No, it's not sealed. Alright, so there's just a couple decks of cards. I didn't know what this was. Clock timer kit, woodcrafter kit. I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing that it's all in here. Maybe. Got all the pieces. I hope it's all in here. It looks like it is. So, whatever this thing is, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth anything. I guess I'm going to find out. It was free. It was something in a box, so I was like, alright, let me grab that. It might be worth something. I did get some more VHS tapes since they've been selling. They're just selling like crazy. We got an old Bill Cosby. Because, you know, I like the Jell-O pudding. Raw. And we got Life in the Wild. It's like a 2 cassette. Don't know if it's worth anything. Whatever. It's worth something to me because I didn't pay for it. And then we have Blooper Mania. I have so many. They're so heavy to keep, too. This, I don't know. The Nutcracker, it's pretty cool. It's got the old school type of deal going on there. This is probably worth something. Maybe $10. So, we'll see. There was a game there. It's not worth a ton, but probably like $5. There's a book. A manual. Somebody might, you know, pay a couple bucks just for that. Who knows? Here's a deck of cards too, but I don't think that this goes. This don't go in here, but Chesapeake chapter, Oyster Road, January 28th, 1989. Compliments of Bob Williams. They're just bridge cards. I don't know. They're not really worth a whole ton. They might not be worth anything. I don't know. I might just have to throw them away. But I didn't know what this was. I think there's a light. I think there's a light. Street Lights Electro Sports. I think this is a vintage like hockey ball. I think you're supposed to use this ball at night, and I think it lights up. I think you have to put a battery or something in here to make it light up and work. How you get it out? I don't know. I have to mess. Oh, it's coming out. It's unscrewing. There you go. You gotta be careful. It's probably a spring. It's gonna go boing. There it is. It went boing. All right, so it's gonna take a button battery. Ooh, the whole piece came out. Shoot. Okay, so they're no good, but I'll keep them right there so I know which ones they are. See? It's kind of weird. There's the light. Hopefully the light works. Cool. I don't remember. I mean, I do kind of remember these in a way, a little bit. I don't know if it's only supposed to be 2 in there. Not really sure, but cool. See? It's got the little screws right on. That's really cool. If you guys remember these, drop a comment down below and let me know. I kind of remember these a little bit. Kind of like it feels like a Mad Ball. Remember the Mad Balls? The crazy characters? That's what this is. It's just like a rubber ball. Alright, so we'll put some batteries in it and we'll see if we can get it to work. Alright, so I was looking at this bottle and I didn't recognize the name. Didn't recognize what that said, and I was like, you know what, this is a cool bottle. It feels really neat. There's a lot of people that collect bottles, so this bottle might have some value to it. It could be a $20 bottle, you know, who knows. It might not be worth anything. I might just have to just throw it away. So, who knows. Alright, so here's another one. This one is AAA. This one's actually like tied in a knot. Yeah, this one's just another Another one for, maybe they were for NASCAR or something. I don't know what they were. I'm not really sure why I grabbed them. Here's another one. That one's another NASCAR one. This one's actually a little cleaner. It's not all bent up, so I'll probably sell them in a lot. I don't know what they're worth. This is a Tupperware bag. Not really sure what the deal is with this. It's probably vintage. It has like a cool Burberry check. Like, it's a little dirty. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice it had a bunch of stains. I might be able to get them out. It's like real. It's just nylon. I can probably just clean it. So, super clean on the inside. That's a good thing. All right, cool. Just clean the outside. It's a lunch bag. That's what it is. I'll probably give this to my wife. Wonder if she would want to use this. If I clean it for her. I'll have to ask her. But it's still pretty cool. Got it for free, right? Gotta love free. Nothing better than free. All right, this. Opry, the grand old Opry, I guess. I don't know. Home of American Music, Nashville, Tennessee. This is really cool. Made in Japan, so it's Japanese. It's not China, but I think they had a candle in it or something. Maybe I don't know what that is. I'll try to clean this out, see if there's any value to this. You know, maybe it's worth $10. Who knows? Alright, so I got this clock. I guess we can plug this in right now. Why not? Let's see if it works. Is the cord going to reach so you guys can see? Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, it's working. It works. Snooze. Alright. Alright, Spartus, a vintage clock. People like stuff like this. I don't know why, but you know, it's a cool alarm clock. It's not very loud. It's not gonna wake me up, but some people are old school, you know, who knows? We'll see. Alright, so nothing else in the bag. It's got like a little weird keychain thing on it. I don't know what that is. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so I got a pair of sunglasses. I gotta clean them. So I got a really old. These are Panasonic. So these are like vintage Panasonic headphones. These would be cool to like put with, if they were RCA, I'd probably just put them with them. But these are way older. Somebody may want these headphones to put them with their original Panasonic, the one that it goes to. And it does have the number on the headphones too. So I'll be able to find that. I pick this cord up anytime I see cords or anything. This is probably like a, I think that's a camera cord. Looks like a camera cord. Does it go to this one? Where's the other? Where did I put the camera? Does it go to this camera? No. I think that's where that cord goes in there. Because I know the card goes in there. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. See? There's the spot. There's the cord. So now I have the cord for it. I don't have to go looking. Is it the right? Is it right? No, it's too big. It's not fitting, I don't think. No, I don't want to force it in there. It's not the right cord. Alright, well, can't win them all. So I got the Kodak. Last but not least, I did put these in here only because I didn't want to scratch the lenses up. But this case is actually no good. I'm going to have to throw this case away because it is deteriorating. So I didn't want to throw it away because I didn't know if it was the original case that goes with these glasses. I know that these are definitely vintage glasses. They say sport right there. I don't know if they're really worth anything. Do they have springs? No. Then you know they're old if they don't have springs. They don't say anything, so they're not. I don't know. I think they're just vintage glasses. But I guess we'll clean them up and you know, all right, we'll go from there. So, pretty cool. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys got some type of knowledge out of this video and you learned something from me today, tonight, tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, yesterday. Well, it can't be yesterday. Could be yesterday. Kind of weird when you think of it like that. way. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna fly. I have a lot of things to do. My wife did give me some boxes today, so I don't have to order boxes, thank God, because boxes are expensive. If you can go and get boxes somewhere else, like Family Dollar, Walmart, somewhere like that, grab your boxes from there. It doesn't make sense to pay for them if you can get them for free. So I'm kind of glad she grabbed them, because I was gonna order them, and I just paid $11 at the dollar store or at Walmart for I think they were 69 cents. I think I got 18 boxes for like 11 bucks. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to pay for them if you can get them for free. But I'm too lazy to go and fill my car up, and I've done it twice already so far. And I was just buying boxes all the time. But then I was like, you know what? I can just get them for free. Why do I keep paying for boxes unless even when I get my coupon, when I get my quarterly coupon for eBay, I shouldn't buy boxes. I should just get things that I can't get for free, like bubble mailers and poly mailers and things like that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the views, the likes, the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Please comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, my peoples. Peace out.